comment for the council, step to the podium and you have 3 minutes. State your name for the record, please. Comments from citizens.
Good evening. My name is Daniel Charles Svoboda, and the first comment I'm going to make is to directly oppose the decision that was made on behalf of the mayor and the city council to raise the sodomite flag above this city. This city was founded by Christians from Norway. As you can see, we pledge allegiance to one nation under God. Putting a welcome mat out for sodomites and homosexuals is like putting a welcome mat out for like heroin addicts. It's not the way to love them. It's not loving. It's hateful behavior. And I just am very, very disappointed in your guys' decision. I don't know where your heads were to do that. I wore this shirt on purpose to let you know that I feel very unsafe in this city wearing this shirt. I don't know if you guys know that, but that's the environment that you guys are creating. While you claim to be, welcoming, diverse, and equitable, you've become the exact opposite of that. You're promoting an agenda that is unhealthy to communities, has brought nations down in the past, and will bring this one down if that behavior is continued. Also on the issue of the land acknowledgement, if you believe we're on stolen lands, if that's what you believe, then get off. You're playing at both sides. This land was given to Christians by God. It's not racist. It's not sexist. It's not wrong. Most ancestral lands that tribal communities have were stolen from other tribal communities. It's just the way things were. It's not wrong to state that. And like I said, if you believe you're on stolen land, then I would encourage you to get off. But please don't play both sides. Last but not least is I called the clerk because I'd like to raise the Christian flag over this city to commemorate the history of Christianity within Poulsbo. And she told me to reach out to Mayor Erickson, send an email to each one of you, which I've done. I've been ghosted. I've not heard back. I want to know, am I gonna hear anything back? Also, whether you guys like it or not, there are citizens within your community that are Christian. And I would like to raise that flag for a month, possibly the month of September, to honor those Christian citizens that are still within this community and to commemorate the history of Christianity. I think the Norway flag, if I'm correct, does have a cross on it. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of that or not. But I would like to hear something back from somebody on that. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Continuing comments from citizens. Seeing none, is there anyone online that wants to make comment? Okay, seeing none. I forgot to do the agenda review, so I'm going to review the agenda, and there are several things that are going to be pulled from this evening. We are going to pull items from the workshop D and E. Will not be talked about this evening, and I want to remind the council we have an executive session at the end of the meeting. There will be no decisions made regarding performance of a public employee. We'll do the second floor conference room, okay? So with that, we're going to move on to mayor's reports and council comments. Mr. Phillips, how are you?
Good. It's good to be back. It's been like a month off, seems like. Hope everybody had a good 4th of July. It's good to be back in the hot seat.
Go ahead, Ms. Lippo.
I think I've addressed a lot of the concerns that Mr. Svoboda has from this dais at meetings past. However, I'm just going to reiterate what I've said before, that I am very proud of this council and of our city for actually being the welcoming, diverse, and inclusive city that we are. And I expect that we're going to continue down that path. And also, as I've mentioned, if you know anything about Norway currently, they're one of the most liberal, progressive, and human rights-oriented countries in the world. And they've been ranked the 3rd most LGBTQ friendly in the world. So really what you're talking about is just rooted in white supremacy. And And you're entitled to that opinion, but we're also entitled to fight against it. And I will continue to do so. Thank you.
Ms. Lord?
Thank you, Mayor. Well, I don't want to get into an argument at the dais here, but I do want to push back on the fact that Councilmember Livedall talked about this being indicative of white supremacy. I think those are trigger words, and everybody needs to keep their thinking to themselves and not try to aggravate this whole situation. However, on a lighter note, I wanted to, well, not so lighter, I wanted to complain, and it's not anything to complain to our police department, our fire department, or the city. It's just a general complaint. The fireworks yesterday were obnoxious beyond words. Local, right off of Hostmark, between Fjord and 6th, there was multiple displays of aerial, but there were a couple of, prior to that, insanely large booms that I don't know my understanding of fireworks particularly, but I think it's called M80s, I'm not sure, but it just blasted inside my house, scared my husband and myself and my cat, because of the concussion, you could feel it inside the house. It was pretty radical. And I went outside, and all of my neighbors in the backyard, we all congregated thinking it was coming from each of our backyards. That's how close it was. So anyway, I just wish people would use common sense when it comes to fireworks on the 4th of July. It's so scary to hear unexpected, violently loud noises. The other thing I'd like to bring up, because Councilmember